YouTube, how's it going? Ricky's back, okay? And we'll technically back and all that stuff and everything like that. If you haven't seen previous show that we did the unboxing and all that stuff, we are now going to go into the breakdown and the deep dive and getting everything set up and all that stuff for the now Xbox Series X. As you know, the day of this recording is the release of the console, along with the Xbox Series S. Unfortunately, we don't have those. That one in particular, the S, and all stuff, but we do have the X. Now, I've already in the unboxing, I've already mentioned two, but I'm gonna show these again. So, of course, the console. We also have the power cord for it, your HDMI cord, your ultra high speed, ultra as they say in the box and everything like that. And I'll get into that in a second for our breakdown, and then batteries for the new controller. And I mentioned in the unboxing, and I want to explain a little bit more for it. That already I love the feel and all stuff because you get this little textured grip. It's hard to see, but like mostly in this area and here of these controllers, there's like you feel like a grip to it and all stuff, which is a really nice grip. Of course, you have the new D-pad, which has more clicking sound to it. With more nice click to it and everything like that, and everything. Of course, your buttons. We have the new share option, which I didn't mention in the unboxing, but pretty much now this is now your dedicated button to do shares, whether it be clips, screenshots, and everything. So I know where you want to post it and all that stuff from the game when you're making clips from the game and all that stuff. You have your Xbox button to turn on everything. Right here, and all that stuff, and then of course on the side, on the back is where we put our batteries in. We'll do that later. We won't do that now. Also, there will be there's also a play and charge kit for the controller. Of course, $25 for it. Of course, there's your button to get everything connected, to set everything up, and all that stuff to get everything going. And then also, this is now a USB-C port now. So now it's not the usual ones that you had on the Xbox One. This is a new type of cord. They are selling those cords are selling out now. The new play-in charge kits do come with that kind of cable. Pretty much what the Type C does is makes the charging going to make it a little more faster for it and everything. That's gonna be great and all that stuff for charging those batteries and all that stuff. But of course, we'll have the double A's for now for this controller, and also I do have a play-in charge kit, but it's more for the Xbox One controllers and the cable and stuff. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to test something out later today and all that stuff and on all that stuff. But let's get into the console itself and all that stuff and everything. Let me get this big boy and everything. Crazy, right? So first things first, as I'm showing this, I'm trying to make sure I can get a good view at it. Okay, we have the power button right here and all that stuff to turn everything on. It does make that same sound from the Xbox One. We have our disc drive. This is the one that comes with this. So if you're gonna buy games with this, this is the console you want to get. As with the Series S, it's digital only, no disc drive. You want to play Blu-rays and all that stuff also on that. Your sync button to the controllers, USB port right here if you want to do charging from the front. Here's one side of it. Of course, the other side, the bottom, it automatically has this little pad to keep it standing up vertically. On this side of the console, you see these little 4 dots. It's place it if you want to do it horizontally. So, and that does around stick up. And the top is like the vents. And also, you see that if I turn this a bit, hold on, I'm trying to get a good see the green, pretty fancy, huh? Fancy. I'm so bright. Work on this stuff. Next is the back and all that stuff. We showed the back in the unboxing, but I'm gonna talk about it more here in this video. First things first, your HDMI out. Of course, HDMI plug goes from here to your monitor, TV, or anything like that. That way, it keeps it all going. Your power cord, of course, to keep the power thing. Ethernet cable and all that stuff. If you want to do it, if you want to connect to the internet wireless instead of wireless, it does hook up via Wi-Fi still, so don't worry about that. And then you have 2 USB slots. Now I think these are particular more for faster speeds. I could be wrong. I can double check that later on and everything. And then what's interesting for this one is the storage expansion slot. Now with this right here is that also was released today is the storage expansion card. which gives you more storage, but it leverages the new enhancements and all that stuff for the Series X, which is the velocity tech architecture they call it, which gives you the faster load times, the quick resume, which means to go from one game to another with no issues and all that stuff, and it just gives you quick resumes and all that stuff, just to give you a few ideas on that and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the stuff like that. Let's get this all set up. And we're gonna get everything going. All right. Now, my Xbox, the Series X is now set up and everything. Controllers all packed up with the battery. Also, what came with the Xbox Series X was additional like getting starts pamphlet and all that stuff. It's a little bright and all stuff. You can't see the stuff on the word that clearly. Yeah, the lighting is good. So everything's pressed on and everything like that. And what it's telling me right now is I can turn it on. So I'm gonna turn it on from here. And we're gonna get everything going. Pricing, signal on my end. Yeah. Here we go. That beautiful starter screen. And I just realized I don't have my headsets on. Okay. So it's set up with the Xbox app, which we already have here, and all that stuff which you can barely tell. App right here, asking me to set up the code and everything. So let's go ahead and do that. Connect to the console. Allow at all times. So right now it's telling me on the app that it's connecting to my console and continue to allow access location services, which I already do and all that stuff. All connected and everything. And then those who want to see on the app version, boom. Oh, there we go. It's confirming my English and language, which is English United States. We have an update, 775 megabytes. Okay. This is going to take time. It's asked me to do a power mode, which will be instant on. Then it's asking me for security preferences and all that stuff. Okay, so the app was giving me more finishing stuff, such as like turn on some other stuff and everything, which is all set up now. All stuff now it's giving me like optional things like send optional data, share to publishers. I'm just gonna call it main Xbox. I don't know why. Now it's asking me for it to keep in touch on the app while this is all downloading. Yes, so what's cool here? It is asking me, for those who probably have a hard time seeing this, which I figured out I know there's a way to do capturing from the phone, but I should have figured that out, but that's my fault. It's asking me to copy settings on the app. So everything that was on settings that was in my Xbox One X, which is actually right here now, for those who can see, goes onto the Series X, and I'm gonna do that. So app is telling me I'm all done now. We are still currently updating on this one, which looks like it's actually going to take faster than I expected. And all that stuff. And then we should be good to go. And all that stuff. Now we just wait for this to finish and all that stuff. And then stuff. As you can see on the settings, also, it's telling me you've got your settings while console updates and app and all that stuff. Okay, so now update is done and everything. We're gonna turn on our controller. Controller needs to be updated. On stuff, let that update. Okay, controller's now updated. Go to the next step. And we're all done. Since everything was already done and set up within the app, I'm sure it's probably gonna be different if you're not using the app. Take me home. So for those who are seeing this right now, you are seeing the new dashboard. Now you've probably like, hey, this is the one I have on my current Xbox One. That is true and all that stuff. This is now a more faster, more smoother mode and all that stuff, which is pretty cool to have and everything. Now, like, everything is set up the way I had it originally on my Xbox One, since I am coming over from an Xbox One X. how my home is like. Game Pass, the games I want to go to for quickly, my 360 games, my apps, video apps, the store, and all that stuff. First, now the next thing I need to do is get my games over from one to the other and all that stuff. Now, all these games are currently on my external hard drive that I have. It's currently used right now, so I can't show it. So what I decided to do preparing for this launch was get the games I want to play on the Series X using its new hard drive and all that stuff to give it the fast times. Put the games on external, and then port them over to the new one and all that stuff. So that way I get the fast load times and all that stuff in the games I want optimized for this and all that stuff. So right now I do have stuff in the queue right now. That's just basic app stuff, which is fine and all that stuff. And everything. So the game, I do want to get the games moved. So let's go. We'll go. So this is where my apps are, which I have to get those down. I probably have to re-download those, which is fine. My full library includes all my games, which is like the ones I own, and then of course from Game Pass, and I have Game Pass Ultimate, which gives me all the Game Pass games with gold that come out each month, and then now as of the launch of the Series X, EA Play. And that's all the EA games that are part of their vault and everything, which gives me games like the Mass Effect trilogy, including Mass Effect Andromeda. We have the 8 Dragon Age games, to name some, and all that stuff. And then of course like the older sports Madden titles like Madden, FIFA, NHL, and everything. So we're gonna go to manage. We're gonna go to storage devices. What do I have for updates? Oh, this is the store. Update all, just to get that out the way. And we're gonna go to storage devices. Now, my internal, which is free and all that stuff, you're currently looking at, it says 802 gigabytes. Isn't it supposed to be a terabyte? That is true, but most of that is contained into the OS, that how we're using most of the stuff right now. So that's fine. I'm not tripping about it and all that stuff, but we're here to get the games, put them over, and then boom. So now I have externals. I want to move games. Now I already picked my games I want to do. I want to do Apex, Assassins, Borderlands. We're not doing Call of Duty. There's gonna be a reason for that in later. We're gonna do Destiny, Doom, Fortnite, Gears. We're gonna do Tactics. Add Tactics in. I am doing the Mass Effect trilogy. Rogue Company, Spellbreak. I'm gonna do Tetris because I have that available. I have them up. And Watch Dogs Legions. Probably do a few more. Probably do Ori. I'll do Ori because I haven't played that. I want to play that. I still want to play that. So now I have all the games I want to transfer over and all that stuff. To put it into the actual hard drive and everything. So that's gonna be cool. We're gonna move them. We're not gonna copy them. We're gonna move them. Oh no, wait. Actually, no. We'll copy them. So we have 800 free. I'm copying over everything. Things that includes the games, the in storage stuff, and all stuff. So let's start that now. So right now, what you're looking at is the queue, and everything's being processed. As of right now, it's going to do all these games and move them over from my external hard drive into the new internal hard drive for the cloud for this. And then most of the games are going to take it, or what's going to happen? The games are going to take advantage of the SSD and all that stuff, giving it the faster load times, the new and everything like that. What's also going to be interesting about cool, and I'm gonna show that around once everything's pulled in, is some of these games are going to actually be specifically optimized for the Series X, and I'll show that in a bit once these are all done. Yes, okay, but so I let stuff download and transfer over and all that stuff, and I have stuff that needs to get updated to be optimized for the Series X and S and all that stuff. So far, these are the games that are in my internal now and all that stuff. As you see, I have Valhalla getting updated to the nice fancy graphics and everything like that for the Series X. But if you notice though, there's like badges on these games now. So oops. So if you're looking at such as like Tetris Effect, and everything, which would be this game right here that says Tetris Effect Connected. Notice it has a Game Pass and an X line S badge. What that tells you right there that one, it's a Game Pass game because I have Game Pass. Two, it's optimized for the X, for the Series X, or the S if you have that too, and all that stuff. And it's the same thing with other ones such as like Apex got it, Warzone got it, Fortnite got it, Gears Tactic, Cold War, Valhalla, even Watch Dogs are gonna get that soon and all that stuff once I get the upgrade and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that end and all that stuff, just to give you a heads up on what that looks like and everything. So that way you know what's going on. But other than that, that is the breakdown. I probably didn't get it a lot done. But if you have any questions or anything with that, put it in the comments below. That way I can help. That way I can probably explain it, or probably do another video and all that stuff. So that way we figure this all out and all that stuff, and figure out what's going on to get everything up and running again. I did notice during my transferring and all that stuff, I did the games as is, and I thought it was cool. But then when I noticed my games had to get upgraded to have the optimization, their gig size happened to be bigger than what I originally intended. So I had to remove a couple games that were originally in the internal and all that stuff, but that might make some changes after all these other games get upgraded and all that stuff. So, but again, thank you for sticking with the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't watched the unboxing, check that out on our podcast channel. Like I said, everything's on this gaming one. We're gonna this channel for me particularly, because it's my channel and all that stuff. We're gonna try to push some videos out. I don't know what yet. We're gonna try to do some gameplay stuff and everything like that. I did a 3-parter of Watch Dogs Legion, just of what the story says so far. We're probably gonna continue that. What that is, and then I'm probably gonna do something with Valhalla. I have an idea with Valhalla, but I think people use it already, but I want to try it myself on all that stuff. So I gotta get everything recorded and all that stuff and everything, all pro and everything, and that's pretty much it. So guys, have a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and catch you later. Peace.